Oh.
Running in that pussy like a crash dump, right? Bend it over, touch your toe, shake that ass from shake. Bounce that ass on the floor, bring it back up. Spit on the deep shot. Running in that pussy like a crash dump, right? Bend it over, touch your toe, shake that ass from shake. Bounce that ass on the floor, bring it back up. Bend it up, 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 bend it up. What you I need. If you're a beginner braider and struggle with gripping your braids, the rubber band
You're a beginner braider and struggle with gripping your braids, the rubber band method is perfect. You're going to use a rubber band for the base of the hair. That helps with gripping and to help you stay in control of what you're doing. Here's one way that I've done a rubber band method. I put the rubber band on and I'm going to put that hair on top. It's going to give me a knotted effect. A quick tip when using the rubber band method. While this method is easy, it can absolutely be damaging. When it comes to braiding or doing any manipulation to your hair, there's always a risk of tension. When adding extensions, it adds to that tension, and of course, with the rubber band. So, you want to make sure you're not making that rubber band too tight, as well as not braiding too tight. Too much tension causes breakage and loss, scalp irritation, even cracking, bleeding, sometimes infection. I am all for protective style, but I'm way more invested in hair and scalp health. If you're a beginner braider and struggle with gripping your braids, the rubber band method is perfect. You're going to use a rubber band for the base of the hair. That helps with gripping and to help you stay in control of what you're doing.
Do you know what, y'all? I don't feel bad for nobody anymore. Like, I do not feel bad for nobody. I'm not showing no type of sympathy, no type of nothing. Don't ask me for no sorry, don't ask for me. If I hurt your feelings, don't ask for no motherfucking apologies. It's sure gonna be a fake ass apology too. Yeah, I'm not gonna fucking mean it. Don't ask me for shit. Don't ask me to subscribe to your channel. Don't ask me to watch your videos. Don't ask me to do a motherfucking thing for the rest of this fucking year. God, I'm on the verge of fucking saying, I'm on the verge of saying fuck everybody. I'm really on the verge of saying fuck everybody. I don't care who going through what. As of right now, like I said, I don't care who going through what. I'm gonna go fuck. Fuck you. Y'all wouldn't know what's weird. It's the fact that parents think that they could put bills in their kids' names and get away with it. Parents really believe they could put bills in their kids' name and get away with it. Child, if I found out my mom and daddy had a light bill in my name at the age of 5, and I'm just not finding out, best believe both of them would be in jail. I don't give a fuck who related to me. Best believe both of them is whoever was involved, whoever gave the okay, you know, everybody's gonna be in jail. I don't give a fuck. Can no shit get past me.
Let's do another throwback design today. I don't have white tips, so I had to create my own white tips, okay? And then place it really low on the nail bed because we wanted time to grow out. I'm gonna use crystal gel today. I don't know what our crystal gel, but I'm assuming it's just clear powder, right? All right. So this is one we haven't graduated to pink and white yet, so this is what we do. Clear powder with white tips. And then the shape, make sure it's nice and wide, thick as well. 5 dotted flowers, but not just regular 5 dotted, okay? 2 colors, 5 dotted flowers. Make sure now we pull it into the center and then pull it out like that as well. When we add on our lines, it always look better with the lines, but I also cannot forget these white dots right here. I don't know what they are, but they make it look so much cuter. We're gonna go in with the rhinestone. Okay, look at that. And then finish it off with the pink line that matched the flowers. 2 coat of airbrush top coat. Now we wait 30 minutes. Let's do another throwback design today. I don't have white tips, so I had to create my own white tips, okay? And then place it really low on the nail bed because we wanted time to grow out. I'm gonna use crystal gel today. I don't know what our crystal gel, but I'm assuming it's just clear powder, right? All right. So this is one we haven't graduated to pink and white yet, so this is what we do. Clear powder with white tips. And then the shape, make sure it's nice and wide, thick as well. 5 dotted flowers, but not just regular 5 dotted, okay? 2 colors, 5 dotted flowers. Make sure now we...
Okay, 13 foot. Honey, why is the baby black?
God gave us a black baby.
I'm just confused. Me and myself and I, me and my man, like, my man still with me, people. Playing up and down that he's cheating on me. My man is still with me to this very day. I could call him for anything. I could call him for a cash app. And he gotta send it right then and there. And one thing I don't have to do, is ask my man permission to go and hang with anybody. I wish I would ask my man permission to go hang with my fucking mama. So motherfucker gonna have to okay. You're gonna have come to Jesus meeting real fast, real quick, fast in a hurry. You're gonna have to be faster than that. Coming to Jesus meeting is gonna be coming to a hot pot with grits meeting. I know that. Hot pots and grits. Matter of fact, I ain't gonna waste food like that. It's just gonna be a bucket of hot ass, boiled ass water being thrown. Talk about, oh, you have to ask your man to leave the house. I could ask my man to leave the corner store, go to the fucking corner store. I would laugh in his face and still leave. Some of y'all females are weird. I would laugh at his face and still leave. Who the fuck is you talking to right now? You must be goddamn a fire sign. I don't gotta lay hands on nobody. I'm gonna just start throwing gasoline like I said before. I know hands on him, but gasoline will. That gasoline come in handy when you want to do some weird shit. I'm over here watching videos on TikTok and people talk about they have to ask their man to leave the house. They have to ask their man to spend money out of their own bank account to hang with their girls, to hang with their guys. Like, I wish I Motherfucking fuck, I would ask my nigga to go hang with a family member and a friend I haven't seen in years. Bitch, please. Please. Y'all been letting y'all nigga have too much control. Too much control of y'all lives. That is. My nigga could barely control my mouth. What made you think he could control my bank account or anything that goes on in my house? He definitely can't control my mouth.
Success is the. Hold on. Just had it. Unless everything changes, this restaurant needs to officially cease operations.
Because keeping it open would be like
Beating a dead horse where you throw it off a cliff.
we get it. We get it.
Showtime! Keep up, yeah? Walk again. So I want to get into, I know we're answering both of the questions, but she talked about the difference, what's a leader versus a controller.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll take a swing at that.
Knock it out. I trust you'll knock it out the park.
I think that as a leader, you have to have a few things, and that's number one, you have to have empathy. You have to be able to be empathetic to understand somebody's, where somebody's coming from. You gotta, and that piggybacks with, you also need to have perspective, be able to see things from different point of views, and see where somebody's coming from. And you also have to have the ability to sacrifice. And I heard this in a video, and I think it's a perfect description of a leader, of what leadership is. And leadership is not about being in charge. Leadership is about taking care of the people in your charge.
Say it again. Say it again in the camera.
Leadership is not about being in charge. Leadership is about taking care of the people in your charge.
Period.
It's about making sure that the people who you are leading are good and are protected and are cared for. And you have to be empathetic in order to do that. You have to be willing to sacrifice and put yourself on the line in order to make sure that they're good. You have to be okay with them taking the credit in wins and you taking the credit in losses and being responsible for those things. You have to take things on the chest. You have to be the one that's in the front sometimes that takes more of the beating to make sure that the person is protected. That's what leadership is being in servitude of those who are following you, not being the boss or dictator of those who are following you.
Hey Dre, check this out. We don't ever do this. We don't ever do this. But when this episode rolls and you go to cut your clip, this is the clip, okay? This is the clip, and when you cut it, send it to me so I can post it on my page too, okay? This week I'm posting your clip, okay? I'll post mine later, you know? That's the clip. That's the clip. I only have one follow-up question to that. How is a leader able to be empathetic? How does a leader go about doing that? Like, what do you think that involves or includes?
Like how to become more empathetic.
How to become empathetic to the people that are in your charge.
I think it's a mindset shift. I think coming into whatever position of leadership that you're going into, because all I can think about is myself and how I got to the point to where I'm at versus how I've been in situations where I feel like somebody isn't empathetic. It's about your mindset and desire and intention going into the relationship. For me, it's like I wanted to be the best for Bree. I wanted to be the best man I possibly can be. I wanted to create the best environment that we lived in and create the best environment for our future kids and family and all that stuff. So I know going into that, it's not about me being right or her being right. It's us coming together and creating an environment that's healthy and just happy and fun. And that takes me listening to her and understanding what she needs, understanding what she...
Today we're looking at a case where mom doesn't have any issues with 50-50 custody, seemingly until she finds out that dad's child support is being cut in half. I found this hearing as part of a live stream compilation posted by this channel on Tropolis, so give them a follow.
For the people who can't recall parenting time, this is being conducted via Zoom. York Valley Carpenter, is that correct, ma'am?
Yes.
Okay, and sir, you are Stephen Jackson?
Yes, sir.
Right. Two of you have conferred with Ms. Anderson this morning, and will soon be providing with court with the recommendation. I'm sorry, there it is. The recommendation of Ms. Anderson in front of the court. Exactly, roughly already adopted, but modified as follows. The mother shall have parenting time every Monday and Tuesday, father shall have parenting time every Wednesday and Thursday, and the two people alternate weekends from Friday after school or 3 p.m. if there's no school until Sunday at 6 p.m. The father's weekend begins February 16th.
At Penn Foster, I can go back to school to get ready for a healthcare career at a price that fits
Oh,
my
this
budget.
hair gets so
I
damn
can take my
tangled.
classes online.
That's a damn shame
It's
how
Friday
bad
this
this
week
hair gets
after
tangled.
school, and the mother's weekend begins February 23rd. Following weekend. In addition, the parties shall have parenting time at such other times as the two of you can agree. If you reach an agreement on parenting time or holidays outside this border, then they should put that in writing via text or email. The party, any parenting time shall be in charge of picking up the minor child. The mother shall claim the minor child as a dependent for tax purposes on odd years. Father shall claim the minor child as a dependent for tax purposes on even years. It's good that we address that now than at a later point in time. So thank you, Ms. Sanders, for covering that with the parties. So that is the recommendation, Mr. Jackson and Ms. Carpenter. So with the court adopting this, you have joint physical. And actually, the support does not the support is not brought up to the joint physical. The reality of joint legal means you share equally in major decisions concerning the welfare of your child, such as lack of surgery, health. You need to share information if he goes to the emergency room, and you got to notify the other parent immediately. And you need to not reach agreement on things like health and education and religion, and the court makes those decisions. And hopefully you can agree upon those. And joint physical means that that person makes the day-to-day decision. So whoever has parenting time, you decide what time your child's going to bed, what he has for dinner, things of that nature, day-to-day decisions. So if the court adopts this, you'll have mandatory physical and specific parenting time, which is relatively equal, but not week on, week off. So Ms. Carpenter, do you understand the recommendation this morning?
Yeah.
Do you have an objection to the court adopting this recommendation as an order of the court?
No.
Okay. Mr. Jackson, do you understand the recommendation?
Yes.
Do you have any objection to the court adopting the recommendation?
No, sir.
Of course, the circumstances change. The circumstances change. Either one of you can always petition the court to modify parenting time. As the child gets older, the circumstances change, someone moves, got different employment, can't be there for the child. Someone can always petition to modify parenting time. There's always some modification upon a change of circumstances. But the reality is, if you want your son to thrive and do well in life, you need to be on the same page. Communication is the key. It's really the key. There's enough challenges in life to make it good for each other and your son. And Ms. Carpenter, you are the mother of minor child Romeo, is that correct?
Yes.
And do you believe this agreement is in the best interest of your son at this point in time in his life?
I'm a little worried about it, but I'm hoping it'll be good.
You're asking the court to adopt the recommendation, correct?
Yes.
All right. The court obviously will take from that. It's a just court determination that you believe in. At this point in time in his life, it's in his best interest. Mr. Jackson, state your name for the record.
Stephen Jackson?
Jackson, you're the father of minor child Romeo, is that correct?
Yes.
Do you believe this recommendation is in the best interest of your son?
Yes, sir.
Do you have any questions for the court?
No.
The only question I have, would I have to go on my own and file a motion, when it comes to my child support and everything like that, or is that an automatic, change, or how does that work?
It appears that a child support order was entered $820 per month effective January 1st, 2024. That order was entered. So
No, they told me that it would change once I was able to get physical joint custody and everything was equal.
It's Ms. Hanford, if you could address that, I don't know the recommendation, I don't know if that was based upon, and looks like Mr. Jackson was only given 75 overnights.
Correct. That was based on the judgment support.
Okay.
So again, as parties are agreement, because again, today was only regarding the objection to the recommendation for custody and parenting time. So if they're agreement, I can put child support be referred to the front of the court. If not, I'll have to file a child support motion.
Okay. Did you have time to talk to them this morning and based on their incomes, maybe run it and see what difference it would make? And based on the overnights, it'll make a little bit of difference, Mr. Jackson, not a significant amount.
Mm-hmm. And then I also just had another child on the 14th. So I know that kind of factors in also.
Well, again, more involved, maybe we should refer it then. Perhaps, Ms. Ann, maybe just add to your recommendation that issue of child support, is that, should we possibly add that to this recommended order this morning? Might be perhaps the best way to address this. It appears that Ms. Anders is frozen up. We'll wait for her to reappear. So we can ask that question. Yes. If we put this in this order that the issue of child support in front of the court, then we can eliminate having to file a motion. Ms. Andrews, is it possible we can squeeze in a sentence in here that the issue of child support be referred in front of the court?
I can do that, Your Honor.
Okay. All right, so we'll put this, we'll put a sentence in here, Mr. Jackson, Ms. Carpenter, that issue of child support referred in front of the court for investigation recommendation. You both get a copy of the written recommendation. If either of you has an objection, you got to file a written objection within 21 days. If you do not, then we'll automatically order the court. If you either filed the party objects to it, then I'll come back for the court to make a decision.
Okay.
But again, obviously you owe the $820 for the month of January, Mr. Carpenter, so you need to make that payment.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, they take everything out of my check, and then I paid $855 at the end of January.
Anything further from either one of you?
Well, now is that just trying to get all these days so that your child support can be changed?
This is about my son having me in his life.
What is it?
This isn't an argument about money. This is about being around and everything like that.
Right, the court would like to assume that he's not doing this for ulterior motives, Ms. Carpenter. But the reality is yes, there'll be slight modification, reduction because of the relatively equal overnights. And the court is hoping he's not doing this. We'll see how active a father he is. Obviously, children are best served if they spend as much time with each parent as possible. If Mr. Jackson is not upset parent time, he's leaving it with his mother or his girlfriend, and that's obviously basically to modify parenting time. So we'll get Mr. Jackson to see how he does. If he's going to really invest in this child's life, hopefully he will. The court's going to assume he's got the proper motive for doing this, and time will tell.
Yeah, no, I've always been a big part of my son's life, so this isn't something new or anything like that. I've always been a major part of my son's life.
And again, obviously, I know your work schedule, but obviously this parent time is for you. It's not for your girlfriend or your mother or your sister, Mr. Jackson. You need to be there.
No, right, exactly. And I assume the same for her.
Okay. All right, now, Bruce, you're going to be on a copy of this order, and hopefully you can move forward in a positive fashion for your child's benefit. Obviously, you've always got to talk positively about the other parent in the presence of your child. That's real critical.
Mm-hmm.
Little things are important. Mr. Jackson, you should always make sure Reverend has a card for his mother and Mother's Day. Likewise, Ms. Carpenter should always make sure Reverend has a Father's Day card for his father and Father's Day. Those little things mean a lot to children. They really do.
Oh, yeah, no, we've always been good with doing stuff like that.
Okay, right, that concludes that. We're going to add the language about the referral to the child court, the family court for recommendation. And with that, I'll conclude that. You can all both zoom out. Got the rest of the day.
All right, you guys have a good day.
Thank you.
Welcome.
That order shall be in your queue.
What did you guys think of this case? Let me know in the comments. I think he's gonna do good. I don't think he's just doing it for lower child support. I think he wants to be a good and involved dad.
Stop identity thieves in their tracks with a fast and free credit freeze. When your credit information is frozen, no one else can get a loan or credit card in your name. A credit freeze is one of the smartest ways to protect yourself from fraud.
What's up? Yeah, this gonna come loose. It's gonna come loose.
All rise. Support court with Judge Vunda B is now in session. Judge, this is case number JVB 1016, Mercy case.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You all may be seated. Okay, Miss Mercy, you're back.
Yes.
What's going on?
Well, he's here.
Okay, all right.
How you doing, Your Honor?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Doing well.
Good. Thank you for showing up for court.
Thank you.
This time.
Yeah. Listen, he showed up.
Okay. Well, nice. It's a good day.
He showed up. He's here today. He's going to have his opportunity to have his day in court just like you did, okay? Now, let's go. What's going on?
He just really doesn't like the child support payments. I'm still having a hard time getting a hold of him. We discussed visitation and shared custody. He's not picking the kids up his days, but he's out on social media, story going wild.
Okay, so why are you back here today? I guess I'm a little confused. Are you trying to make him pay more?
Yes.
Okay, the last time you were here, you brought in some receipts that really didn't prove that he made more money. What do you have today?
Okay, so yes, I do have some proof about his income now. I knew he wasn't going to give that proof to me, so I catfished him. And I hit him up under profile Marissa. You remember Marissa?
Buckle up, guys. This one starts with fireworks already sizzling. Ms. Mercy is back in court, claiming the current child support isn't cutting it. She says Dad's social media flexing doesn't match what he's reporting to the court. And right off the bat, we learn she's not just here to talk, she's here to expose. With shared custody being ignored and missed pickups piling up, her frustration is clear. But it's not just about what's happening, it's about what she found. The judge is intrigued. The room leans in, and you can tell. This won't be a regular support hearing.
I don't know, Marissa.
Oh, okay. You had a lot to say to Marissa. So, Your Honor,
wait a minute. So you created a fake account by the name of Marissa, and he was telling Marissa how much money he makes?
He fell for the bait.
Isn't that illegal, Your Honor?
Which part?
All of it.
No. We'll get to you in just a second because I have a lot of questions just based off of that. Marissa. So allegedly, he told Marissa all of this information about how much money he makes. Are you sure it was actually him and somebody wasn't using his account?
No, it was him.
How do you know?
Because he protects that phone like his life depended on it.
Okay.
I have assistants, Your Honor, that run my social media account.
Okay. 1 second. Now, what do you have?
So I thought he made $20,000 a week.
20,000. I remember that you said he made $20,000 a week, and I thought that was a bit extreme for a baker.
It was. It was a little extreme. So he actually makes $4,000 a week, and I've got that proof right here for you.
Okay.
Join eToro's Learn and Earn Challenge and earn cash. It's easy. Visit etoro.tw/earn.
All right, guys, here's the twist. Mercy admits she catfished him. That's right. She created a fake profile as Marissa to bait out the truth. And it worked. Through those DMs, she claims to have found out he's making $4,000 a week, not the $60,000 a year he originally claimed. The judge is stunned, not just by the earnings, but by the method. Is it legal? Maybe not. But is it compelling? Absolutely. It's courtroom meets catch. Now she's got receipts. This isn't just a dispute, it's a trap. And he walked right into it.
All right, so that's an additional, it's true, it's an additional $15,000 a month. Okay? And you're wanting an increase of his tax support. You do this next time? Hold on, I just remember. So you want an increase of his child support based on these captions about 4,000? Oh, he actually said it. Okay. Again, allegedly, because he said he has a receipt. So let me make sure I write this down. 16,000 additional to the 60,000 that you already said he made. Okay, all right. The 60,000 a year is 16,000. Okay. Is there anything else you want me to know before I move over to him? Because you were here the last time, so I heard a lot of what you said, and I have my notes here in front of me. I really want to hear from Dad.
Yeah, I do too, because he decided to show up today.
He showed up. Again, he showed up.
Right.
Didn't we have this conversation?
Right.
We were here the last time when we talked about you being petty. Y'all wrote it down. Little bad. Yeah, we're not going to be petty today. We're going to get him an opportunity to speak because he wasn't here the last time, okay? Okay. All right. Now, sir, would you say your last name for me?
Yes, Your Honor. C-O-T-T-Y.
Mercy hands over the alleged proof, screenshots, captions, income claims, and plenty of social media bravado. The judge starts calculating. If true, it's an extra $16,000 per month on top of the $60,000 already declared. The stakes just skyrocketed. The courtroom quiets as the judge processes the numbers.
If these captions are accurate, it's a major discrepancy, and Mercy's case just went from emotional to mathematical. The tension shifts. It's no longer about who's right. It's about whose facts can hold up under fire.
All right. Is it Cotty? Okay. Mr. Cotty, what's going on? What's going on? And when I'm asking that question, I'm not looking for, what happened in your relationship that went wrong. We've already established it. There's a court order that says you're supposed to pay $768 a month, okay? So I do have some questions about that, in addition to this new evidence that you brought in. Now, you said an assistant uses your account. Tell me about that.
Your Honor, I'm a local rapper. That's how I do shows and stuff.
Okay.
Concerts, YouTube, Spotify. That's how I make money. All we was out about $60,000 a year.
Okay.
As an organization, we have a label that I created that we got. We do fundraisers on the weekend. We do like fake sales. We sell fake goods. That's not taxable income because I was trying to tell her that's for business. That's not for the person.
One day for me, just on the
It's my business.
Excuse me.
It's
One second, Mr. Piper. Excuse me now. Don't be sorry, just don't do it. Okay? All right, give him an opportunity to speak. He let you speak. Okay. Okay, continue.
Yeah, so we bake goods, and I wasn't aware that this is Marissa, but
So it is true. You were talking to Marissa.
Now it's Mr. Cotty's turn, and he walks in like nothing's wrong. He claims the assistant runs his accounts, says he's a local rapper pulling in $60,000 a year, and the extra funds are from a baking fundraiser. Yes, baking. The judge isn't sure she's hearing a financial strategy or a punchline. He insists the money's not personal income, but business cash, untaxed and separated. The problem? No receipts, no structure, and no proof. The judge is skeptical, and so are we. He just turned a child support case into a PR pitch for his mixtape and muffins.
well, I see my messages, but I have an assistant who runs my account. And we go on that day-to-day thing. I got other things that I like to tend to throughout the day.
All right. So this additional money that are on your caption on social media, is that you speaking or is that your assistant?
That's my assistant speaking on my behalf.
So it is true.
My assistant speaking on my behalf.
Mr. Cotton, you show up to court for the first time today, and the first thing you want to do is waste my time. Please do not come in here and waste my time. It's a very straightforward question. If they're posting on your behalf, that means what they are posting is true. Yes or no?
Correct.
Okay. So it is true then. You're making the additional money, but you're saying it's for an organization?
Correct. Fundraiser.
All right. So not personal.
Yes.
Is it under any type of LLC or anything like that?
Sole proprietorship.
Okay. All right. Now we're getting somewhere. Okay. He's saying that that money is not going to him personally. It's for a business.
Do you know about the label, Your Honor?
Oh, do you know about the label?
I know that they have a name.
It's a yes or no.
Cotty claims the Marissa messages came from his assistant, not him. But the judge isn't playing games. If the account is his and the messages reflect income, then it's valid. Period. She demands clarity and Cotty fumbles. He admits to the extra funds, but says it's for the business. When asked if it's registered, he stumbles again, revealing it's a sole proprietorship. Now the judge sees it clearly. He's trying to dodge personal accountability behind a business shell. But in family court, the line between personal and business blurs fast.
I don't know. Yes, but no.
Hey, just say it.
Okay, what does that even mean? Yes, but no.
They're like a group of people who give themselves a title, but are they a legitimate label? That I don't know.
She's been to the concerts, Your Honor. Front row.
Right, but me and my homegirls, we call ourselves something, and we're not a label, so.
Okay. Well, I guess, let me ask this question. Do you have access to private health insurance?
Yeah, he'll talk about like a goose blade or something.
Can you get access to health insurance coverage? Because right now you're reimbursing her $150 for coverage.
I thought they ended Obamacare.
Okay, so this is the way it works. That's not private health insurance.
Oh.
Private health insurance is something that you have and that you pay for every month. That's what she's doing. The children have to be covered.
How much that cost?
Well, it depends on what program you want to put them under. Right now, she's paying them $150. If you can find something cheaper than that, that would be an option. But if not, it's best to leave the children under her health insurance plan and just reimburse her, which is what you're currently doing.
So another $150 on top of what I already paid?
No, the $150 is included in that. Without the $150, it comes out to roughly $618. Including that is $768. So if you were to provide health insurance privately for the children, you would just pay that amount, but your child support would be dropped down to a lesser amount.
Before I was born, how did I get inside mommy's tummy?
Mom's a little busy right now, sweetie. Remember the pipe bills? I'm asking our renter's insurance to pay for the damage. We can talk about this, Mom.
Lemonade Renter's Insurance pays claims fast.
The judge drills down into health insurance. Cotty admits he doesn't carry private coverage. He just goes to the hospital when needed. She tells him flat out, that's not how it works when kids are involved. He's currently reimbursing Mercy $150 a month for coverage, but the judge offers an option: carry the plan himself and lower the support. Cotty's blank stare says he's never thought that far ahead. He even asked if Obamacare is still a thing. This isn't just financial ignorance. It's a wake-up call, and the judge is giving him the syllabus he skipped.
Your Honor, she don't even take the kids to the doctor. I'm the one always taking them to the doctor, taking them to the dentist.
When?
When they sick.
I haven't seen you in a while.
Okay, so
But she's on social media though.
do the children live with you?
Might as well say they do.
It's a yes or no.
I would like to say, well, no, but they always over there.
Okay. So the children primarily live with her, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. So that means she would be the one that is entitled to receive the child support from you. And it is based strictly off of your net resources. So by your own admission, you make more money. However, you're saying it is for your business. Now, let me ask you a question. Did you bring in the paperwork from your sole proprietorship, like the tax return or anything like that, to show that this is money that is actually not taxable towards you, but to the business?
I didn't know I was supposed to bring that today, Your Honor.
You got served. Did you read the paperwork you were served with?
I was at my concert. Guy handed me a piece of paper I was performing. That's about it.
So the answer is no, probably.
Correct.
Okay. Well, within that paperwork, when you're served, it tells you you're coming.
Didn't bring tax documents, didn't know what to bring, and hasn't filed taxes in 3 to 4 years. The judge doesn't flinch.
Taxes.
She lays it out clearly.
Yeah, filed
If
taxes
he can't
in 3
prove
to
it's
4 years.
business-only income,
Okay.
it counts as personal income. This moment is pure reality check. Excuses don't survive here, only paperwork does. And Cotty brought nothing but vibes and vague answers.
That the money has been posted on your social media that you have admitted to is additional income, but it's for the business, not for your person. Because if you don't do that, it looks like all of that is going into your pocket. Do you understand what I'm telling you?
Yes, Your Honor. Your Honor, with all due respect, I ain't filed my taxes about 3-4 years, so how does that work?
Okay, that's between you and the IRS. That doesn't have anything to do with me.
Oops.
Okay. Yeah, so anywho, so this is what we're going to do. Until you bring something in here that shows this income is not yours, your person. It is for your business. Texas law says that it's a net resource. So it has to be included in your gross. Do you understand what that means?
What if I stop doing my fundraisers?
Well, you're currently doing it, right? Even if you stop doing your fundraisers, people do that all the time. You have to know, I have seen and heard that before. People will come in here, find out that the additional money that they're making on the side is going to be included in their child support, and they no longer want to do it. But guess what? You're still going to pay child support based off of it.
So I can't quit.
Oh, you can quit. It's just not going to do anything in your child support. Okay. You understand that?
Gotcha.
Okay. All right. Do you have any questions?
No, Your Honor, I don't.
Okay. Why are you smiling so hard?
Gotcha. No, I'm just kidding.
Got him what?
Finally to show up and take care of his kids. That's all I've been asking.
You know what? At the end of the day,
here's where it hits. Hadi asked if he can just quit the fundraisers. The judge shuts that down instantly. People try that all the time, but the law doesn't care if you shut the income faucet off after being caught. What matters is what you earned and what you admitted to. The court will use it for support calculation. This part exposes a crucial message. You can't outmaneuver child support with creative side hustles. And if Cotty thought he could bake his way out of it, the judge just preheated reality to 450 degrees.
Before Contrave, I had tried a bunch of fad diets, little short-term things that never really seemed to last for me. My doctor handed me the Contrave pamphlet that was in his office, and I wanted to give it a try.
Contrave is for adults struggling with obesity or who are overweight with a weight-related condition and should be used with diet and exercise.
I reached my goal weight within the first year of taking Contrave, and I've been able to keep it off for a year and a half.
he didn't have to show up the last time because you got exactly what it is that you asked this court for, and that was child support, right?
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me? It's yes, right?
Yes.
Okay. So what you're not going to do is antagonize him. You got exactly what it is that you said you needed for the children, and that was for him to take care of his kids. Now, if there's another reason that you're upset, then let it be for that. But he did exactly what he was supposed to do. He came back to court, even though he fumbled around with it, he eventually told the truth, okay? So you got exactly what you wanted. So why are you being mean to him? Why are you being petty?
Sorry, it's just a lot of built up emotion.
Because she's single, Your Honor, that's all.
Huh?
She's single.
Oh, because so that's what it is. It's some hurt feelings because you bought that little bag.
A little jealousy. You heard what she said, talking about the catfishing. That's all we hear. How many times can she keep bringing me back here, Your Honor?
The short answer is yes. As long as she has new evidence and it triggers a material and substantial change, she can.
Every month, every year?
No, a material and substantial change doesn't happen like that, right? Now you win the lottery tomorrow, that's a material and substantial change. But I really don't like that you over there smiling like that. You still like him?
No.
I can't tell.
I don't even listen to his
You know
music.
what? Y'all even color coordinated. Y'all have the same patterns on. You
Think she's
both
spying
have
on
on
me, Your
black
Honor.
shirts.
Oh
Think
my
she's
God.
spying on me.
What's that about? Is there something you all want to tell me today?
Go ahead and make a confession.
I don't
If
have
we hear-
anything to say. Thank you, Your Honor.
Mm-hmm.
I take good care of my kids, Royce and Rose.
Well, all I say is this.
Now Mercy gets called out. The judge says it feels like she came back just to stick it to Cotty, not for the kids. She admits to knowing about his business, even supporting his concerts, which weakens her argument. The judge sees through the layers. Mercy may be frustrated, but this case is starting to look like payback. With both parties playing games, the judge chooses balance over revenge. She won't raise support based on business money, not without clear records. It's a reminder, if you come with unclean hands, don't expect a clean win.
All right. So what were you thinking his child support should have been? So I can tell you it's not that.
I just thought a smooth 1,000 would be substantial.
You
For
thought
both
1,000?
of the kids together.
Oh, so 2,000 each.
No, 1,000 total.
Oh, 1,000 each, 2,000 total.
I mean, that'll work too.
Okay. So yeah, this is what we're going to do. I have the authority to base his child support off of that additional money, right? However, you also admitted that you know about the business. So you know that that additional money is related to his business, right?
His baking business.
Yeah, the baking business. You know that, right? So the fact that you know it is kind of disingenuous for you to come in here and act as though you didn't know it. Because it doesn't look like you're no longer coming in here for the benefit of the kids. It looked like you just want to come in here and stick it to them and get more money off of them.
No, these kids are very expensive.
No, I don't disagree that children are very expensive. However, you can't play with unclean hands.
Toxic.
You know, excuse me.
I'm sorry.
Excuse me. Now, I got on to her about being petty. Let's not do that.
My bad. I apologize, Your Honor.
Don't be sorry, just don't do it. All right? So, you can't play with unclean hands. You come in here, you say he didn't show up to court, he's not taking care of these kids, and you know about the baking business. You know that it makes additional money on the side. So this is what I'm going to do. I am not going to make him pay child support at that higher amount because based on what he said and based on what you said, it's not income for him personally. It's income for his business, okay? So what we are going to do, though, is have you carry the health insurance. And you said you can get access. You don't have access to it right now, but you can put them under a health insurance plan?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. So put them under a health insurance plan. I'll give you credit for $150. So we'll just leave the child support alone.
Cool.
It'll stay where it is. It'll stay at the $768 amount.
Okay.
Oh no, why you getting mad for? You should never open your little mouth and say something.
Thank you for showing up. Had you had been here last time, we wouldn't be going through this today.
Okay,
I just got served.
Neither one of you kind of wasted my time fully being here because he needed to show up, obviously, to get the truth revealed for what you already knew.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, you can't throw shade at him without pointing the finger back at yourself.
You're right.
I know I'm right. I'm always right. Now, is there anything further? No?
No.
Okay. Anything further?
No, Your Honor.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Well, if there's nothing further, you both are dismissed.
Hope you don't have any plans this weekend. You're babysitting.
Babysit his own kids? Okay.
The ruling is in. Cotty's support remains at $768/month, and he's ordered to carry health insurance. The judge gives him credit for $150 if he takes over the plan. Mercy doesn't get the raise, and the courtroom energy shifts. Petty digs turn into awkward silence. Both sides are warned. Child support isn't a weapon, and court time isn't for emotional revenge. As the judge wraps it up, she points out the obvious: matching outfits, lingering tension, and maybe even unresolved feelings. But what matters most is this: the kids are the priority, not your pride.
I'll be right back, y'all.